Hello, Leo. Welcome to your reading for February 17th to the 28th. This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. We're going to jump right into it, Leo. We're doing the rest of the month, okay? The last 2 weeks of the month because this is it. This is it. Remember, there are not as many aspects in February as there were like the past few months. But this is going to feel great. It's going to... The last half of February is going to feel like an Enya song, okay? Very, even like the Renaissance, because it's so soulful. There's so much love and compassion. It's all about the arts as well. Not only do we have Saturn, Neptune, Mercury, and the North Node in Pisces, we're moving into Pisces season. All right, so this is big. This is huge. So I want you to actually imagine yourself being a fish. Pisces is the fish, okay? Or a seahorse. Whatever you want, mermaid, merman. You are in this endless ocean of possibility right now, okay? With a stellium in Pisces, with all this Pisces energy, you can move any direction you want to go. You're a fish right now, okay? Nothing's stopping you. Pisces has no borders. This is beautiful. This is going to be this peaceful bliss that you feel for the latter half of February. And you're going to feel emotionally moved and charged, okay? Especially because Pisces is your 8th house. That's deep. That's deep. You're going to be thinking about relationships, love, business partners, money, shared resources, okay? 8th house is death and rebirth. You're transforming, Leo. There are a lot of big things happening for you, okay? And as we move into, and it's not even on the whiteboard, but on Monday night, as we move into Pisces season, we have a grand water trine. I mean, come on. We've got the moon in Scorpio, Mars in Cancer, Mercury in Pisces. Don't forget Saturn's in Pisces, all these other planets in Pisces. Like, you are definitely going to feel really good. Pisces is very spiritual. It's all about compassion. I mean, this is so emotionally moving. So, starting on Tuesday, February 18th, now we got Mercury, Saturn, Neptune, the Sun, and the North Node all in Pisces. That is a load of energy. And it's a stellium basically is 3 or more planets. Okay. So this is a lot in your 8th house. And when I say shared resources and other people, this is inheritance, investments, bonuses, commissions, loans, joint bank accounts, royalties, all of that on the table for you. Okay? But just in general, remember, Neptune is still conjuncting the North Node. Like, this is a big deal. You got half the solar system in a sign of compassion and empathy and intuition, love, spiritual enlightenment, emotional intelligence. Like, you are definitely going to be doing a lot of meditating, healing, especially, again, partnerships may be a big focus for you, or your personal transformation, okay? Regeneration and all that, money stuff as well. But definitely spend some time near water. That's Pisces. This is a lot of water. We got Mars and we have 5 planets in water signs right now. That's a lot. So spend time in water, go swimming, do some long walks on the beach, do some, downward dogging on the beach side. You're going to feel inspired. You're going to be taking emotionally moving, inspired actions for what you desire, what you want. Pay attention to your dreams. This is Neptune here, okay? Your dreams. Everyone's been having wild dreams. You got Neptune conjuncting the North Node, like in Pisces. Like, of course, they're going to be off the charts and they're telling you things, okay? And as I always say, nobody says dream just a little, dream big. Dream big. All this energy in Pisces, oh my goodness, this is visionary energy. And if you are an artistic type, Leo, and a lot of y'all are, I mean, you rule the 5th house. Of course you are. Artists, musicians, writers, marketing directors, whatever you are. This is so great here for creativity, okay? Now, also look at how active Mercury is. Wow. That's big. Remember, Mercury's in Pisces as well. Mercury governs how we think, how we speak, how we interact, how we network, how we analyze, all of that. Mercury. Hermes, right? The messenger, but also movement. So for the next 2 weeks, communicate, join a poetry group, okay? Do some travel, yoga retreat, learn new things. This is Mercury we're talking about, okay? Learn how to bake a potato. Do something just with a lot, like, a lot of them. Just do something new, okay? This is all, start a business. This is all Mercury's domain. But remember, Mercury is in Pisces, so have a foot on the ground at the same time too, because Mercury in Pisces, it can bring a little bit of, confusion. But the higher expression of Mercury in Pisces is intuition. So lean on your intuition and empathy and healing. All right. I really need to express that because Mercury, is also known as the trickster, right? So him being in Pisces, he's got some wiggle room. So just, as long as you're aware, as long as you're awake, you'll be fine. Now, Thursday, February 20th, you see Mercury will square Jupiter. This is fine. This is great. I like this. I mean, the planets are both in detriment, by the way, where they don't really do their best, but they're in mutual reception right now, okay? So, Mercury rules Gemini, Jupiter rules Pisces. So they are actually working off each other for you, okay? So keep that in mind. Really, really keep that in mind. There may be something here with friendships, groups you belong to, your community, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, all of that. You could feel this emotional urge to feel a lot more joy and abundance and wisdom in your life. It is actually very inspirational. It's very philosophical too. Big ideas, big picture. It's more Plato than small talk, okay? More Socrates. All right, very philosophical, but remember, Jupiter expands, doesn't have an off button. And with Mercury in Pisces, which can be a little pie in the sky, have a foot on the ground. All right, because on this day, with this aspect, there can be an energy of over exaggerating or being overconfident, or there can be someone, maybe a friendship again for y'all, that maybe like that as well. So honestly, just don't go around telling people you invented the stapler and you are gonna be fine, okay? Unless you did, but I don't think you did. Now, the second week, and by the way, let me just remind you at this point, because, there's not so many aspects, they're actually, all the planets are still having conversations with each other, okay? And B, there's lunations. So even if there's a gap between, like, let's say Thursday to Sunday, the moon is very active, okay? The moon is doing aspects with all the planets. So just know, it work with all these aspects, okay? Sunday, February 23rd, Mercury will trine Mars. This is big. Oh, it only happens once a year. This is big. Use it. Please use it, okay? I talked about this in your monthly forecast. This is when your thoughts, your ideas, anything that you communicate, really bolstered by the actions you take. This is a great deal to sign contracts. Okay, it's a great deal. It's a great day to sign contracts and to make deals, negotiate, prove a point, have a job interview the following day on Monday, right? Because you'll feel this for a few days. And this is the power of persuasion is what this aspect is. You can talk your way into things. You can talk your way out of things. You can make history here, okay? You can make things happen here by what you say. You create your reality. Remember that. So create on this day. Because don't forget, Mars is working with Saturn. Remember that, okay? Bringing that stability for you. And we're going to talk about that in a second because there's something here that you got to know. Now, and the other thing is Mercury in Pisces, Mars in Cancer are two water signs. So with this combination, very poetic, very romantic. You've got a stellium in your 8th house, which is deep. So you will likely, and I recommend, feel what you're saying, but also let people feel your passion. You are Leos, okay? Use this in this higher expression, because the lower expression of this aspect is having like emotional outbursts. You don't want that, all right? So take advantage of this aspect because, oh my goodness, Mars officially goes direct today on this day. It's been retrograde for a while, for many months, since December 6th. It started in your sign, Leo. So therefore, Mars is going back in your sign. But before we even get there, Mars is going direct. Things are going to pick up. You will start feeling a lot more motivated. You're a lot more confident. Mars is physicality, so you're going to feel less drained. Yeah, more stamina. You're going to sleep better. Mars retrograde in Cancer on top of the solar flares, peak maxima. I talk about this in my live streams. Have you been sleeping well? Probably not. It messes with your circadian rhythm. So now you can like have some really great sleep and not overthink and not, you do what I mean? Like it's a thing. Now, I do want to remind you, even though Mars is going direct, Mars is still in Cancer. Remember, Mars does not like being in Cancer either, but he will be here for, a few more weeks. Okay. So it's fine. Just remember, Mars is the God warrior in Cancer, all about love and, family and loved ones. And I made this reference a while back. Mars does not, it's like, the warrior god being at a housewarming party, doing air kisses and eating bellinis. He doesn't like that. He's gone off in the bathroom. He's crying. He's like, get me out of here. All right. So you got to give him some time. Okay, because he's been in this retrograde situation for some time now. So you got to get him some time to move forward. All right. So just go with the flow with the go, and just be very happy about the fact that you're about to feel a lot more movement and progress, a lot of attention on home and family for you and loved ones, for everybody, but for the rest of the month. And you could also be processing a lot of emotions, even doing physical healing. Mars, with a lot of the aspects, can, bring like bruises and bumps and whatnot, little accidents that may have happened, the past few months. But progress, you're going to start feeling progress with anything that you're working on, maybe even conflict resolution around this time. Don't hold anything in. That's something that people do with Mars, in Cancer. You hold things in, emotions. Mars going direct, it can be a turning point in itself. It's a great time to reinvent yourself, have courage to do something that you wanted to do in January and February, because Mars is now going back over the degrees or the territory that it's been since, New Year's. And so to break that down for you, and I have to do this for you because Mars is about to move into your sign. I have Mars retrograde in Cancer in my chart. Okay, 28 degrees. And so Mars hit my Mars 28 degrees. That was about like mid-January. Okay. And it was retrograde. So it was going boop, 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 backward to 17 degrees where it's at now. Now that it's going direct, it's going back over that 28 degree that's in my chart. So I am going to feel that again. But now that it's direct, me and every single person on this planet will be thinking about some things that happened January and February, because Mars is going to bring up that energy for the next month or so, for the next few months. All right. So just keep that in mind. March and April. And again, Mars is going to move back into your sign in March. You are going to love that. So just give him time to wake up. And by the way, if you are a cross watcher, if you do watch for your rising, your moon, your sister, your husband, whoever it is, all the cardinal signs, okay, that would be Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn, especially Cancer, they're going to feel this the most when Mars goes direct. All right. And when I say he's going to take some time, he will be sitting at that 70-degree point for a little bit. All right. So again, just you may feel, and you know what's really funny, Leo? 17 degrees is a Leo degree. And so and Mars is in Cancer, right? In your 12th house. So that is spirituality on top of all this Pisces energy. So you're going to be really like zenning out, right? For the next few weeks. But it's also the subconscious. It's hidden enemies. It's facing your fears. It's self-sabotage energy. So you're going to be unrooting that now. Now that Mars is going direct, you're going to be having a lot of those moments. So this is actually a really, really big deal. So just give Mars time to get his energy back. Now, you see that now that Mars is direct, there's no planets retrograde. None. There's nothing holding you back, Leo. Go get it. Get what you want. Take action. Take inspired action. Now, Tuesday, February 25th, Mercury will conjunct Saturn. What is going on here? This is insane. That's so another rare aspect that happens once a year. It's a conjunction. It's powerful. You're going to feel it the week before. You're going to feel it the week after. And let me remind you, Venus conjuncted Saturn in January and will again in April. So you're still feeling that. Mars trined Saturn last week. You're still feeling that. And now Mercury's joining the brigade with Saturn, conjuncting Saturn. What does Saturn do? He brings that stability, structure, longevity, long-term commitment energy, gravitas to your goals. All right. And this is Mercury talking about. So writing, agreements, contracts, signing contracts, travel, launching a business, networking, all on the table. New things that you want to learn, or even new ways of thinking. They all have this potential for this long-term stability and you becoming an authority. This is big. And this is definitely going to have to do a lot with relationships. Okay. It can be business. It can be love, or and your personal transformation. So use this aspect. My goodness, this is a great build out a business plan, look into LLCs, S Corps, give a PowerPoint presentation to your team, to your boss, apply to be on Survivor, say yes to the dress, whatever. Just make things happen. This is a huge window of opportunity. Please do it. Okay. And spoiler alert, in 2 weeks from now, the sun will conjunct Saturn. So when I say Saturn is building that bridge for you, Leo, I mean, this is success. Use it. Use your voice. You can feel very empowered here with Mercury conjunct Saturn. What you say or what you think can literally change the course of your life right now. You got all these planets. Saturn is harmonizing with so many planets. Use it. Please use this. All right. Use it to raise your frequency. I think I said in your last week, didn't I say in your last week's reading? A lot of authorities have Mercury conjunct Saturn. A lot of teachers, Einstein, good example. Albert Einstein had it. Anyway, Thursday, February 27th, you got Mercury sextile Uranus. Amazing. Mercury just happens to be the lower octave of Uranus. So this is such a great natural window of opportunity for you when it comes to career, fame, public recognition, honors, achievements. Wow. Because Uranus in Taurus is your 10th house. It rules all that. Now, if you're retired or not working, it's just whatever you're exerting your energy into that you want to be known for or you're passionate about. So please keep your lines of communication open this day. You can hear amazing, unexpected news come out of nowhere, or you could have this big breakthrough. You could have a big breakthrough, big personal breakthrough here. This, it's very problem solver energy as well, but wow, huge. Now, that happens on the day of the new moon in Pisces. Wow. This is so big for you, Leo. I can't even, because first, we got the sun, moon, Saturn, Mercury, and Neptune all in Pisces with this new moon in Pisces. This is what you call divine. Remember, Pisces is very spiritual. This is wonderful. This is 10 degrees? It's huge. This is huge. This is in your 8th house of relationships, business partner, like everything I mentioned earlier, all that money stuff I mentioned earlier. Now, mutable signs, Sagittarius, Virgo, Gemini, Pisces, and water signs, Scorpio, Cancer, obviously Pisces, will feel this the most, okay? If that's your rising, your moon, especially your rising, especially if you have planets 9 to 11 degrees and, mutable. Anyway, this is big because it's not just this huge army of planets doing something really nice and adding fuel to this new moon. As I said, one of the best of 2025, just like the one we just had in January. And I can't say the same for March. I can't say the same for April. You got two back to like this one. Please plant seeds. Please set intentions. This new moon will be trining Mars. That brings that oomph, right? You got Venus and Jupiter, the two benefic planets. Basically, they're in this great harmony, the sextile. I mean, this is one of the, when I say this is one of the best new moons, you've got to trust me here. You have Saturn. You have Saturn here conjuncting Mercury with the sun, with the moon, okay? And Pisces bringing stability to the seeds that you plant this day. New opportunities, new beginnings, new cycles. This is when I say you got to dream big. Dream big, plant those seeds, take action, okay? See how this plays out for the next 6 months. It is connected to the lunar eclipse that we will have in Pisces in early September. This is big. Please, please, please. This is a game-changing new moon. It is one of the best. You're going to love it. Plant them seeds, okay? Plant them seeds. It is in your 8th house. There's definitely something happening here with you, okay? Remember, 8th house is big. Let's get started. Leo, let's see what's going on for you for I got really passionate, didn't I? Let's see what's going on for y'all for February 17th to the end of the month. So, Leo, how are y'all doing? How are y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? Thanks so much for being here. Y'all look great. Y'all look amazing. I put on the good cologne for y'all. I do a traditional culture cross spread, offers the best overview. And if we need to pull clarifiers, well, you know that we will. Okay, Leo? All right, let's see what's going on here. Leo, look at you. Look at you. Okay. You're ready. You're ready for some change. You're ready for some change. Wow. Okay. You got to know what you want. You know what you want? You're going to make some, there's going to be something that changes. You can see that. Let's get started. You got the 2 of Wands. Good. That's great. Plan your next step. Okay. Just don't sit on things, right? Don't sit on things. I'm going to show you something here. He's got the world in his hand. He's at the highest point in the castle. He's made a lot of accomplishments. Great. He's planning his next step. That's medieval times. He just won some big war. Okay, what do you do after you win a war, right? What's next after that? You're like, no, I got to think about it. There you go. But he's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You see 1 wand in, 1 wand out. You see this wand bolted to the wall. Or is it that? Where am I? Yeah. Wands do not like being bolted to walls. So plan your next step, but don't take too much. Like, you know what I mean? Like, get that movement going. You got Mars going direct because you got the 10 of Wands here in the heart of your spread. And the 10 of Wands, that's a lot of like, okay, well, I'm going to do a lot. I'm taking on a lot in a sense. Maybe I'm distracting myself from something bigger here. But we got to put down a wand or two. The good news is it is a 10. All right. 10 is the end. 1 0 equals 1 is the end of the suit. But there's a lot of like taking on too much, boulder on your shoulder energy. Okay. And he's carrying so many wands, he can't even see where he's going. Right. So don't take on too much. There's an element of like burnout energy, especially if you're going from doing something like kind of like normal day-to-day thing to, just jumping into something like, oh, wow, and getting overwhelmed. That kind of energy. Also let people in, okay? Because he's saying, I can do this by myself. And he's not letting anyone help him, okay? And you see you've got the 3 of Pentacles in your challenge area. This is all about teamwork. This is all about working with others. So you've got to let some people in, okay? Let them in on your plan. You got all this activity in your 8th house. The 8th house requires another person, okay? Or at least one other person. Yeah, I was going to clarify that. 10 of Wands. You drop a wand or two, you're going to be fine. You let people in, you're going to be fine. It seems like there's something ending here. I'm going to show you something here, right? 10 of Wands. Remember, that's the end. You got the 9 of Cups, the wish come true card. You can have what you want. You got to know what you want. You got to let go of some things. There's some things that are going to end for you, okay? You got to be okay with that, all right? Because look at what's on the other side. That's a lot of enlightenment. That's a lot of satisfaction. It's like a genie in a bottle. And this card is attributed to Jupiter in Pisces. It's a Pisces card, your 8th house. All right. So this is amazing. This is amazing. I really want you to set intentions for this new moon. But even before the new moon, building up that energy. It's going to be very nice. Okay. The Fool in your crown. All right. You do want something new. You got the Fool and you got the 10 of Wands. It's just take that risk. Take that leap of faith. Don't hold on to these two cards. Again, a lot of burden, right? And then this one, ambivalent. I don't know, right? So you gotta just end something. Okay, it's like you're going back and forth on something. You got the Fool in your crown. This is confidence. This optimism. This is one of the most optimistic new moons. This is and Jupiter is the ruler of Pisces, by the way. Okay, so Pisces has 2 rulers. There you go. Just take that risk, have that confidence, and know that you can have whatever you want. You create your reality. There's something you've got to let go. You got the King of Wands. In the root of your spread, this is you. It's a Leo card. Remember I said you're about to go through some big transformation? Well, you are. All right. He's a very transformative. You can see the salamander at his feet representing, transformation, the Ouroboros in his throne as well. Change is going to happen. And he made that change. This is a king. He's not sitting in this throne from succession, right? He worked his way up. This is a fun king. This is a passionate king. You even see the lions in his throne. I say he's Leo, but listen, you may feel a little restless, right? For the next few weeks. You've got to prioritize, drop some wands. If there's something that you're doing that you're not finding joy in, look at what's on the other side. Take that. You want it. Okay. So I like that King of Wands at the root of your spread. He is very entrepreneurial too. So someone he's epitome of passion. It's all this passion stirring up inside you. Let it stir. You got that 7 of Pentacles in your future. You gotta. I'm gonna clarify that. I'm gonna clarify that one because that 7 of Pentacles, I already told you all that money stuff, right? With all this Pisces activity, also part of your transformation with that 7 of Pentacles showing up. It's a Taurus card. Remember, Taurus rules your 10th house of career. We have careers to make money. There's something here where you're just like, you see the 7 of Pentacles. He's looking back, right? So take that pause. Yeah. I literally, the very first thing I said is like, you got to know what you want. Now, here's your affirmation with the 7 of Cups. You got to know what you want. 7 really is desire, right? You have these 2 sevens, right? What do you want? Okay. Because you don't want to spend your time looking back to the past the entire time, right? Everything that you've invested in, blood, sweat, tears, heart, soul, everything. Are you happy? This is saying, Yeah. Okay. I'm happy with it. I put things in place where it'll just run on its own, or I'm comfortable. But are you truly happy? Is what this is saying. Okay. With money, with your job, with your career, do you feel like you've made gains? Even relationships. When I say investments, you invest time and energy and love into relationships. Pentacles are your physical reality as well. All right. So, you got the 7 of Cups as well. All right. So, you got to know what you want. And that's why I'm saying with Mercury and Pisces, remember, it can be a little like la la land. So really, really know what you want. Where do you want to exert your energy? This is saying you've got opportunities. Look at him looking back. You can't see these opportunities in front of you. When you keep thinking about, do I feel stuck or etc. Oh my gosh. Well, I'll do one more clarifier. See if there's a, there you go. You get the Emperor. You know what you want. You take that risk when you're trusting your intuition, when you're trusting your gut, when you believe in yourself, when you let people in, you're going to be fine. You got the Emperor, who is the ruler. This is divine masculine. This is mastery of self. I know who I am. Okay? Power. That's power. There's a lot of power. Ruler of his destiny. Come on. All right. So, you will be good. Leo, y'all, listen. If you like this reading, by the way, it'd be great if you like, subscribe, leave comments. Y'all, I know that's my line. A, I really appreciate it. And B, I do want to know what's going on. I want to know what's going on. And you know I love y'all, okay, Leo? And then remember, March, next month. Whoa. Everything changes. Everything. Prepare yourself now. Okay? Yeah, I need a straw. You're good. You're really good. This whole, okay, we'll go there. You got the Tower? Sure. A lot of y'all, look at that. Look at this. It's like when you look at these three cards here. It's like sludgy, like I'm not doing anything. You know what I mean? Like, let's move out of that energy where you feel empowered, where you get everything that you want, everything that you've been dreaming of, bringing it into your reality. You got the Tower, okay? A lot of y'all are feeling like, oh gosh, what just happened? Things are weird for me. But at the same time, a lot of y'all want it. And a lot of y'all need it. The Tower clears the slate. Especially up here for you, this card is attributed to Mars. Yeah? Remember, Mars is in Cancer, your 12th house. The subconscious, facing your fears, hidden enemies, self-sabotage, a lot of that. You've been going through a lot of those, up here, subconscious moments, but also it's healing too. It's intuition. Like, you've got to move into that higher expression, but this shakes that up. Okay? And the Fool, this clean slate. You see, we'll get there in a second. You got the Star. You've got the universe on your side. I told you, you got half the solar system in Pisces in your 8th house, where you can make this major transformation in your life. The Star, all the stars aligning for you. It's in your external factors area. This is hope and wisdom. This is magic. You see that ibis in the back, the old bird. That's enlightenment. That's magic. That's Thoth. Anyway, I won't get too much into it. Look at what's happening here. All the stars. There's 8 stars, right? And they're all 8 pointed, referencing the Strength card, which is you. The Strength card is attributed to Leo. There's something here saying, Leo, I got you. Do what you want. I got you. I'm going to make everything align for you. This is fertility and growth. And, with the water, this card is an Aquarius card, by the way, right? So there's some partnership stuff big time happening, right? With the fact that you have half the solar system in your 8th house. Remember, I said relationships there. It can be business, work, career. It can be love. But then you got Pluto in Aquarius, right? Your 7th house of partnerships and relationships. Now, big and legal matters, one-on-one commitments. But you see that she is not wearing any clothes. feeling free. That's feeling free. That's being able to express yourself. That's feeling good. This is amazing. The stars are aligning for you. And what comes after the Tower? The Star. And it's happening now. You got the Knight of Swords. Yeah. Yeah. You want to get your head in that head. You want to be in that headspace of like, I'm a Leo, I'm bold, courageous, I'm moving forward. That's the Knight of Swords. And if I remember correctly, you did get the Knight of Swords in your last week's reading. Run with that energy. He's got fire under his feet. Remember, Mercury is so active this week. This is all about communication and thinking and logic and intellect, all of that. He's charging forward. I'm getting so amped up here. Oh my goodness, what's wrong? And that's just like Powerade. Anyway, the Magician and your final outcome. Like, you truly can have anything that you want. You're starting a new journey. It's almost like the new journey that you want. Connect it. Kinetic energy as well. Take that action. The Magician is an active card. It's all about action here. It's all about action. Okay. As above, so below. Everything up here, your dreams, your wants, your goals, all of that, you already know what it is. Bring them into your reality. You can. He's got all tools of tarot at his disposal. You see that here. The Pentacles, the Cups, the Wands, the Swords. You can have whatever you want. You got to know. Okay. But that's just saying you've got opportunities. Go for it. Have faith in yourself. Bring other people in. Even if it's to, I don't know, what's it called? Consultants, whatever it is. You're good. You're absolutely good. I told you, you're about to have a big transformation. It's happening. And by the way, the Magician is attributed to Mercury. So I'm going to repeat myself here. Be social, okay? You never know what doors can open for you. Have conversations. Keep your lines of communication open. Reach out to people. Email, DMs, anything. You're good. Look at that. Clarify with that 9 of Cups. You got the Fool. You got the Emperor. You're good, Leo. You're good. Something's gonna end. I want it to end. I think that y'all know that too. You got, these 2 sevens. Look at you've got to just have that faith in yourself and, just have that passion and feel that passion, and you're going to be fine. You're going to be absolutely fine. You're moving. And I'm just going to remind you one more time, Mars is moving into your sign next month. Your things are going to get going. Next month, we got eclipses too. Okay. We got some really big eclipses. Anyway, and remember, Venus is in shadow, so you're probably reflecting a lot and reassessing a lot, and that's fine. But move forward and know that you can have anything. You have anything. You've got the Wish Come True card. After that, when you let this go, okay, you're good. You're absolutely good. So Leo, y'all. Let's see where are we at? Okay, so next week, we will do March. It's a big, I don't know how I'm going to do March. There's so much happening and so much to say. Everything changes in March. All right. So put yourself in the place where you want to be by then. And if you like this reading, it would be great if you subscribe, and leave comments. And with a second spread, yes, I will. There's so many amazing lunations. And there's a day that I don't want you to sign something. And I'm going to talk about, there's something connected to 2017. I'll talk about that. But okay, so tier 3 members, you know where to find the link. Leos, y'all are amazing. Oh my goodness. I'm excited for you. Okay. Take that action. Y'all got this. Leo, y'all are amazing. Thanks so much. I'll see you next week. Okay. Bye-bye.